everybody, welcome back. Well, today your girl is bringing you a story time. Yes. So how many of you guys believe in spirits? I am a believer. Yes, I am a believer. So today I felt the need to share a story. And it is the truth. Yes. So, before I begin to get into this story, I'm going to need you guys. If you're viewing this video for the first time, please thumbs it straight up. Subscribe to this channel, especially if you want to hear more story times. And share this video with any and everyone. Let them know what your girl is doing on her channel. And go get you some snacks and come right on back. So I'll give you a minute. So today I am featuring on some chicken wings, fried by me, and some chicken roll-ups from Taco Bell. Okay, I have 3 of them because I bought the 4-pack, and I had to try it, but yesterday it wasn't working out for your girl, okay? That onion just took me by surprise. So this story time is about a spirit. When I first started believing in them, okay? And I actually always believed in a spirit. Yes, I did. But this is when Jesus came to me. You heard me right. Yes, I said Jesus came to your girl. So, I'm going to try not to hold you guys long. So, let me begin. Okay, so this was in 2011, right? Like I said, true story, okay? True story. 2011. So, I'll never forget. Now, pertaining to this story, let me add to you guys. If you did not see my page, it was an ASMR, and it was about raining. It was raining that particular day, and I heard the birds tweeting and everything like that, and I just wanted to take a video, right? So you can go on, after this story time, you can go and check that video out. And if you don't mind, smash the like button and leave a positive comment, because that page is dedicated to the one I'm about to speak on, okay? So, I had, and I still have a nephew. He's dearly in my heart, okay? His name is Tweet. We called him Tweety. That was his nickname. So, let me tell you guys. So, March of 2011, Tweety lost his life. In a car accident. And upon him losing his life, you know, like I say, Jesus came to me. You know, that particular day, it was hard. I really don't want to go into detail, but I will give you a brief, because his mom, you know, is my identical twin. And, you know, we still touch on this. So, but nevertheless, I just wanted to pretty much, like I say, share this story. So, when Tweet, at 3 a.m. in the morning on March the, let's just say, no, it was definitely the 5th. Definitely the 5th, I believe. Okay, because he went out, you know, and long story short, like I say, icy roads. He lost his life. But prior to him losing his life, he gave me a call, but he didn't respond in his call. I can't say if that's when the accident took place. But I did a call. And, you know, it woke me and my husband up. It was about 3 in the morning. So, I didn't get no answer. So after I not got no answer, then my husband went right on back to sleep. Then 5, my twin called me. Linda. Oh, that's my name, y'all. Tweet didn't come in. Okay, long story short, we went. I did a what if ride. If you're not sure what the what if ride is, that means what if he was over here or over there or whatever. Okay, so I searched the roads. Couldn't find him. So, long story short, we go through the process. We bury him. Now, prior to his burial, like a day or two, he came to me. You know, when it's time to identify the body, he came to me. His spirit came to me. And he said, Auntie, his, you know, this will happen, you know. Now, mind you, I hadn't went and identified the body, but yet I'm talking to my nephew, I guess spirit, and, you know, I see what's going on in his face structure and everything, right? And so next day, me and my twin, my husband, I want to say his siblings, you know, his 2 siblings, because he had 2 left behind. And as we go in, the exact thing that I saw in him in this when he come to me is actually what I'm looking at. I couldn't believe it. But before we entered in the morgue, a bird was sitting at the top and he was tweeting. So we knew in our hearts, Tweet was in there. Okay, long story short now. Why? After we see about everything, he come to me with Jesus. It was a stormy night. Stormy night. And in this night, he tells me, there's trouble in your home. I said, Tweet, ain't no trouble in here. Now mind you, nephew gone. But I'm sitting on the end of the bed because the storm woke me up. Ain't no trouble in here. He said, uh-huh. And he had this particular laugh. He would say, you know. He said, uh-huh. And he floated over to my husband. And he whispered something in my husband's ear. And as he whispered in my husband's ear, just like I'm looking at this figment, he floated away from my husband. And as he floated away from my husband rolled over and said, baby, in the morning I'm going to take care of that. Now, only me and my husband knew what was going on in our household. Now, don't get me wrong, people. I said I'm separated. But me and my husband never fell out on no bad terms, okay? We still friends to this day. We Facebook buddies, all of that, okay? Don't get me wrong. So my nephew said, yeah, I'm with Jesus. And sure enough, Jesus was sitting right there. Because, see, I was overlooking Jesus because my mind was just blown. And at that time, I was smoking a cigarette. And so, you know, when you hit the cigarette, the flame go out. You know, it was just soaring. I couldn't believe it, okay? So, but let me get in this chicken. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, wow. So my nephew said, yeah. Now, mind you, he was in college. He said, Jesus, all that rumbling, And everything Jesus told me that he was going to take me around and work out some of these family issues so he can make room up in heaven. He said everybody think these storms is about I can't think of it. He said, but it's like weighing it out, you know what I'm saying? Because there were so many passings at this time. So Jesus had to work it out up there. So he tells me, when everybody pass away, they go straight to heaven. He said, hell is in heaven. Yes, that's what my nephew said. Hell is in heaven. Except the armor. When Jesus gives you your armor, because everyone wears them. He said your armor is hot when you're in hell. He said your armor could be comfortable when you are decent. You know, you're in heaven. And he said, and I got my uniform. That's what he said. He said, I got my uniform. And I said, you did? He said, yeah. And that was his laugh now. And I said, that's what's up. He said, I'm up here making homes. I said, are you? He was like, yes. He said, and I'm going to watch over you, and I want you to do one thing. I said, what is that? He said, take care of my mama. I said, okay, nephew. I got you. Now, you know, one says you can't talk to the girl. But I conversated with him. Now, I couldn't tell you if my mouth was moving. All I know is I conversated with my nephew. My nephew told me that you'll know by tomorrow that I've been wrong. Now, that this is true. That I've been, around you. So enough, next day wake up, bird tweeting at my window. A bird tweeting at my window. And I'm like, so, I knew it was a message. So his mama had called me. And I didn't know how to tell her that I had this thing called me. I didn't know how to tell her. So I chose to keep my mouth shut. So then I talked to the other sister. Baby sister Ty. Now Tweet, when he left it, he was fixing on Ty's house. She just bought a house. Like I say, Tweet was into carpentry. When she bought a house, he was fixing her house up. So, she had this particular light in the hallway that he had needed to repair. So baby sister called me and she said, "How? You ain't gonna believe this." I said, "What?" You know how when the storm always is raining and stuff, and I told you that light be flickering? I said, "Yeah." She said, "That light ain't flickering no more." I was flabbergasted. I couldn't believe it. Because my nephew said, "You're going to know that I've been in your house because you're going to know it in the morning." I have to tell her. My twin said, call me. She said, "Linda, you know what I was talking about? I needed and da-da-da-da-da." I said, "Yeah." She said, "Why I look up and the check was in the mail?" I was flabbergasted because my nephew had told me. And I had to tell him, I said, "Let me tell y'all something. This is what was said." And I told him what him and Jesus told me. And how my nephew said Jesus took him and told him he had to go with him to work out the troubles in the family. Do you hear me? Yes. And that's when I really, really started believing in Jesus. But don't get me wrong, you guys. I always believe in Jesus. I always had spirits come to me at a young age. I don't know why, but just recently, to be truthful, I had to deal with that. I had to deal with that. But if you guys want some more story times, hey, hit that bell. Come join the family. Because I can tell you all kind of stories. How God has worked it out for me. How he has seeked and worked it out for the family. But when I tell you my nephew told me, he did. He told me, he said, ain't no separation up there. Everybody together. It's so. When you come up there, you get an armor suit. So your suit could be warm. I mean, you know, hot or comfortable. And he said his was comfortable. And since then, I know for a fact I have heard different people say that. And my family was telling me when I had told them the story on how Cedric said, oh, nobody. See, it must have been him. How Tweet said, God works this out throughout storms and stuff. I have heard that before. I have heard that before. I have had my next story time gonna be a doozy. And if you, like I said, if you first time to this channel, tune in. Get that notification. Come join the family. These are pretty alright. But I don't think I'm gonna buy them no more. Well, that ain't working with one. To me, they're a tad salty. You can taste the Mexican in it. Or whatever, taco seasoning in it. It's a little heavy, if you ask me. But yeah. And see, yeah, I also went to a friend of mine. And he jumped into her, I guess. Because she was able to call me and tell me certain things that one wouldn't have never known. Even when it came to the situation at hand, I had an officer, because I called the precinct, and I sure did when I was looking for him, and I found out he had passed away. It bothered me real, real bad. And I told the officer, I'm not forget her name, but I don't want to say it on here. And she said, only how somebody would know that if they was on the scene. Well, like I said, I wasn't on the scene, y'all. I was never on the scene. But my nephew, and I told that officer, she said, how did you know? I said, my nephew, if I told you, you wouldn't believe me. I told that officer just like that. I said, if I told you, you would not believe me if I told you where I got the information from. So when I tell her, she said, I want you to hold on. I want you to repeat yourself for somebody. She said, only how you would know that if you was on the scene. And wasn't nobody on the scene but your nephew. Because God is my witness. And he my only witness. Miss T went on the scene. But the only person knows that these spirits came to me was my husband. He was a witness.